Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Robin, and today we are going to do a granny rectangle with a mosaic motif. I have 6 colors available to do this with. I don't know if I'll get to show you all 6 because it gets quite big and it would take quite a while, but I'll show you enough colors where you can see the pattern forming. So I am going to use this Bernard Softy baby yarn. It calls for a size G hook or a 4mm. And let's get started. So I'm going to start with the white. And we're going to chain in multiples of 3. Now you can make it as long or as short as you like, but multiples of 3. Okay, so we do our slip knot. And I think I will do 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now this looks short because of the size of the hook. So what you want to do is count back 6 chains from your hook, not that one, but starting here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to double crochet into that 6th chain. And that is assuming we can do this without the yarn splitting. Okay. We made this loop here. And this counts as 1. You want to do 2 more for a total of 3 in that space. 2 and 3. We're going to skip 2 spaces, go into the 3rd one and do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to skip 2, go into the 3rd, and do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Skip 2, go into the 3rd space. That's 1. 2. And 3. Skip 2, and it should take us right to the last one, and you're going to do 3 double crochets in that space as well. 1, 2, cat hair, and 3. So now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bring that down to this last circle chain loop hoop link that we were in and slip stitch it there. Okay, so that gave us our center. So now we're going to chain 3. That will count as a stitch, but not yet. And we're going to yarn over and we're going to double crochet 3 in this first space. This is where it'll start to feel like the old-fashioned granny square. Chain 1, come over to the next one, 3 doubles again. Chain 1, come over to the next space, 3 doubles again. Chain 1, this space here, 3 doubles again. Chain 1. All right, so we're at the end loop. This is where we're going to form our first corner. And it's a little different from a granny square corner because we've got to make this look boxy. You know, elongated boxy. So we're going to go 3 double crochets. Chain 2, 3 double crochets, that's 2, 3, chain 2 again, 3 double crochets, okay. Have to unwind some more yarn. Chain 1, 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3. We're always working into these spaces. Chain 1, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, chain 1, that's 1, 2, and 3. Now we're coming up to our other corner. Chain 1, do 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, chain 2. Now we only need to do 2 because our first chain, it counts as a stitch. So 1, 2, and we slip stitch into the top. Top chain. Okay, so we've completed our first row, and now we've got that rectangle look going. So we're going to do one more round of white. Each color will get 2 rounds. So that center was just our starting point. It doesn't really count as a round. So we're going to chain 3, yarn over and do 2 double crochets because that chain 3 counts as a stitch. Oops. Chain 1, 1, 2, 3 doubles, so now this is like a normal granny square corner. So chain 1, I'm going to do 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, that's 1, 2, and 3, corner, chain 1, 1, 2, 3 doubles, chain 2, it's 1, 2, and 3, we chain 1, 3 doubles. So it's pretty simple so far for now. Repeating pattern. It's actually kind of mindless. You can be sitting watching TV doing this. Okay, so now we're back at the end for another corner. Chain 1, get 3 doubles to make 1 cluster. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 2 to turn the corner, and 1, 2, and 3. And then we slip stitch to the top of our chain. Pull it through. We're going to do a color change here. So we cut. Pull this through. And to get these ends out of our way, and we don't have a bazillion of them at the end of our project, we're going to work them in as we go. So I just want to, this is the back side, weave it down through here, back the other direction. And snip it off. We're gonna get rid of this one. That's why you want to leave a decent sized little tail to work with so you can do this part. I kind of feel weird about it because I think, what if I'm just a few inches short of completing the project? I'll be upset if I have to buy a whole other thing of yarn just for, you know, 10, 15 stitches because I've cut all these little tails off. All right. So that's our first color. And we're going to go to yellow. Let me unroll some. I seem to have a problem finding skeins of yarn that pull from the center, which is what I prefer. Okay. So we're going to attach on anywhere. It doesn't matter where. So I'm going to start with making a slip knot for my hook. Okay. And then pull it through from the other side there. Like that. And we're going to chain 3. Hold on. We can help secure this little piece by doing it like this. 1, bring it back across. 2, and back across again. 3. So now it's even partially woven in for us. So that counts as our first double. Now we're going to do a modified triple. So you wrap it twice. You're going to come down here and go around the center post, pull the yarn through, pull it through 1, then pull it through 2, 2, and 2, and then another double in that same spot. Okay, chain 1, come over to this next space, a double, modified triple down to the center post, pull through 1, pull through 2, 2, and 2, and then another double. Chain 1, next space, 1 double, a modified triple around the post, pull it through, pull through 1, pull through 2, 2, and 2. It's actually called a front post stitch, but it's a triple with a little bit of a modification so that it is long enough. So now we're over in the corner. This is just a regular 3, chain 1, regular 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, split yarn. Yeah, if that ever happens and the yarn splits, pull it out and do that stitch again, because that makes it for a weak spot in your work. Okay, so we have 3, made a nice little corner there. Chain 1, 1 double, we have this down here, yarn over twice, down to the center post, pull it under, pull through 1, 2, 2, and 2, and then 1 more double in that same space. Okay, chain 1, 3 regular doubles for the corner, chain 2, 3 more in that same corner spot, chain 1, jump over to the next hole, double, modified triple, look at that, split that yarn. Pull through 1, 2, 2, and 2, and then another double in that same spot. Chain 1, go to the next space, double, triple, double, and chain 1, and come over to the top, and attach it. Okay, so now, let's straighten that out for you. The yellow gets one more row, but it's not the same as that. It's more like your regular granny stitch. But what we're going to do is we are going to turn our work, slip stitch into that hole, chain 3, and we're going to work the back side, and it's all doubles, all granny clustered with just double crochets. The reason we flip it over and work the back side and go the other direction, it will help to keep our round straight. You know, if you think about a regular granny circle or granny square, they tend to get a little wonky in the middle. And by flipping it around, like we do with regular row work, then it helps it to keep it nice and straight. So we're just moving along, doing these regular granny clusters of 3 in each of the openings, with the chain 1 in between until we get to the corner, and then it's 3, 2, and 3, and then we chain 2 and do 3 more, chain 1 and do 3, chain 1, do 3, chain 1. Okay, so I'll let you finish your round on your own. I'm going to do my corners. Remember, it's chain 2, 3, chain 2, 3, 3 in all the spaces all the way around, and you slip stitch to the end. When I get to the other side, I will come back and we will do another color change. Okay, so I finished my yellow rounds, slip stitched. I already worked in my tails. Now, this is the same, but it's different. We're going to go with mint next. So I'm going to do my little slip knot. You can work these in anywhere you want. I just kind of pick a different spot each time, so it kind of balances it all out. I'm going to put it through there. Lay this over. Slip knot. And then chain 3. It's actually up there pretty high. Okay, 3. That counts as my first double. So we go to the modified triple. We're going around that post. It's a little easier to grab a hold of now because it's already pulled forward. So we pulled through 1, 2, 2, and 2. Yarn over and do another double. Chain 1. Do a double. Modified triple. Pull through 1, 2, 2, 2, and double. Chain 1. I guess I could have started a little bit closer to that end so you could see what's different. But we'll get there. Through 1, 2, 2, and 2. Chain 1. Now this is where it's a little different. We don't have a post here, you know, right there to grab onto, so we have to make our new post. Well, over here, because we chain 1, we're skipping that. We do a double, and through the yellow, double, chain 1. See how we added that from this row up? You're going to do that on all sides, so you'll end up with 2 green, mint green on the sides, then you'll have all this, and then 2 more over here, because they're not, wherever there's the space, there needs to be the stitch down below. So if it's not there, we make a new one. And it grows with each row. So we're back to the corner, and we do 3 doubles. Chain 2. 3 doubles. Chain 1. A double. We don't have that stitch, so we have to make one. Pull through 1, 2, 2, and 2. And another double. Chain 1. Double. Now here we have it. So we just go around that. 1, through 2, through 2, through 2, then another double, chain 1, 1 double. We make our new addition here. 1, 2, 2, 2, and a double. Chain 1. In the corner we get 3, 2 doubles. Oops, yarn split. Or it's 2 chains, not 2 doubles. And then 3 doubles. Chain 1. We've got to add the 1 here. A double. Okay, so you keep doing that all the way around. In each side you're going to be adding 2 stitches. 2 on this side over here, 1 on either end here, and 1 on either end here. And I'll meet you back when I make my way around. Okay, so I made it my first round with the mint, and you can see how on all 4 sides it has expanded. I've slip stitched it to my starting chain there, and I'm going to turn my work, slip stitch into the space, do my chain, 2 doubles, because that chain counts as a double to make my 3 cluster here. Chain 1, move over to the next, do 3 doubles to form a granny cluster. Chain 1. We're at the corner, so we're going to do 3 doubles. Chain 2. And again, this row is done on the back side. It's going to help us keep our stuff straight there, our rounds. Chain 1, skip to the next hole, do 3. Chain 1, move over. Okay, and again, just follow it all the way around. Chain 1 in between these, chain 2 on the corners, and slip stitch when you get to that side. And I will meet you back here when I finish mine. Okay, so finished my 2 rounds of the mint green. And you can see how it's growing. It's really starting to take form now. And I'm going to do pale blue next. So we make our slip knot. Pick a spot to start. I think I'll start over here. Make our chain, which counts as our first double crochet. Brain fart. Alright, so then it's a triple modified with the first stitch there. 1, 2, 2, and 2. and a double. And I'm already at the corner, so chain 1 because of where I chose to start. It's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1 double, modified triple. This is our adding one on for this row. 1, 2, 2, and 2, and a double, chain 1, double, front post, modified triple, and a double. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm gonna work on a few more colors and then come back and show you with all the colors on it how it's starting to come together. So my little grandbaby is gonna be a month old in 3 days on the 28th of January. So I'm gonna work this up into a full-size baby blanket. So you may or may not get to see the thing completed. It depends on how quick I get it done because I have to send it that way down south on Saturday. So we'll see. Anyhow, so I'm gonna do my 1 row like this. I'm gonna turn my work and I'm gonna do all granny clusters. Then it's color change time. And we'll just keep going like that, and I will come back and show you where I'm at. Oh, hey, when did you guys get back? Well, today it's actually the next day because, you know, life happens. And I was able to work quite a bit more on this last night in between life. But I wanted to show you how nice the pattern starts to work up. You can see as each row goes around, we add a new front post triple, modified triple, and it goes up at an angle. It comes down like a V on the sides. And I'm not quite done baby blanket size anyways. It probably needs to be twice this size. So I'm on the 3rd color out of 6. So what, about 1.5 inches more going around, 3 inches? Probably have to go around 3 times all colors total for it to be finished. See, the back looks kind of like a normal granny square except for it's a rectangle. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you about. Did you know that granny squares were first made in 1891? And the first written pattern for a granny square was in 1897. And it was so popular that the Europeans called it American crochet. I thought that was just an interesting little piece of trivia. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you for the privilege of your time, and I hope you will come back again and share your crochet journey with me, and I will see you on the next video.